pitfalls of upgrading. Do you know what they are? Do you have an idea? Well, let me tell you something. I am here to help you every step of the way. This is Rob Rosa, hopefully your favorite real estate broker, my friends. And so, I'm here to kind of go over some basics with you to be able to work through the ROI in your mind. All right. So, Rob, what's the ROI? Well, that's return on investment, right? And so that's something that we are going to want to think about. We're going to want to look at. We're going to want to understand when we are working with upgrading properties. So, making upgrades in a property could seem to be as easy as replacing a handset on your front door. Maybe freshening up the paint job, right? Maybe helping you out with that. Maybe changing an outlet. But it also could get very, very daunting. There's a lot more that is involved when we think about, well, what is it that we can do when we're talking about upgrading a home, right? So the question is, what home improvements give the best return on the investment, on the remodeling dollar? You see, because that is a tough situation on making sure that you can make your money back. Do you know how many people I meet with almost weekly that say they're thinking about selling their property, they're not sure how much, what they want to sell it for, but they need to know how much they're going to make dollar for dollar. And I can tell you that generally the return on your investment is less than 100% in real estate. So the rule of thumb in many cases is that less is more, right? Less is more. You want to make sure that, especially in the area, that it's better to update or remodel your home first of all, while living in it and not solely at the time when it comes to sell. So this past weekend, we had the Hartford, Connecticut Home Show, and we had a team there that was working and sharing with people some of the options and the ideas. And I can tell you that there were so many people that wanted to spend thousands of dollars of putting on new windows and putting up new doors and all this and new roofs. But they're not going to get necessarily their money back. Now, of course, if it is way below average, like the roof is leaking, get it fixed. If windows are broken, get them fixed. But if you think that you are going to be able to make that money back quickly, in most cases, you're not going to. So there's more enjoyment in the improvement overall and less cost and time in preparing for the sale, right? When you do these things as you need to, right? Some desirable upgrades or home improvements will not return their cost in the sales price. So it's better for you to enjoy them. Now, let's say your home is worth $275,000. Okay? And you spent $25,000 to revamp the kitchen, which in today's world is not a lot of money. Don't make the mistake of assuming that the investment will increase dollar for dollar, because I can tell you, my friends, please believe me when I tell you this, it will not. It may add some value to your home, right? But overall, it's not going to increase dollar for dollar. In fact, it will usually be about 50% of the improvement that's needed. Yeah, that's all we're really talking about, is about 50% of the improvement that's needed. So smaller upgrades like replacing outdated fixtures in the kitchen and bath are definitely worthwhile, but major remodeling of those rooms will just not get you your money back quick, simple, and easily. So don't ignore those necessary repairs that would red flag something, an appraisal, mortgage company, that they would demand for that stuff to be fixed before issuing a loan to a buyer. But if there are little things, get them done, right? Get them done before you were to think about putting it on the market. So start with the basics, right? It's important to, number one, understand the value of the home, understand the improvement. Think about, well, what actually needs to be done, right? What is the improvement that's ultimately going to help you, Okay, because as we talked about, dollar for dollar, it's not happening. Now, some of the mechanical things that are maintenance items that are a must: electrical boxes, wiring that's, loose wiring or going to create a fire hazard, natural gas lines, plumbing, central heating, air conditioning. Yes, those things are definitely important to do. If those things are outdated, not working correctly, then the home's appeal will definitely be lowered, as the eventual sales price is not going to help you to get you the most that you want. In fact, believe it or not, according to the National Association of Realtors, right, heating and cooling costs were the most important environmental features for recent home buyers, with 83% finding these features very or at least somewhat important, right? So those things are things that you want to make sure that you're getting done, that you're taking care of. Okay. People want to purchase a home that's going to reflect their aesthetic tastes and their lifestyles, but also one that is safe and sound. So you don't want to necessarily be worried about not providing a feeling of safety for people. Leaking plumbing will arouse definitely concerns. People get nervous about mold. They get nervous about sewage problems. I mean, who wants that in their house, right? So those are things that could ultimately require some extensive work if they're not being taken care of. So take care of those things as much as you can, right? And it will definitely help you when the time comes to, number one, you're going to be living better. So get those things taken care of. And then number two, it will definitely help you when the time comes that you need or want to be able to sell and make the most money possible. Okay. So that's going to be important for you to make sure that you have those things taken care of for you every step of the way. I'm having a little bit of technical issues here, but as you can see, we'll get through it, my friends. I mean, hey, this is a live video, right? So this is the fun. This is the fun of things. I mean, I've had things fall, I've had things break, but we'll get through this as well, right? All right. Seems like, look at the snow out there. I mean, it's coming down today. It is coming down. All right. So making sure that you have a professional inspection for yourself, not necessarily only for buyers, but for yourself as you are thinking about making repairs, could be very, very helpful to you. And I can help you with those particular things if you need me to, right? I mean, I have inspectors that will be willing to go out to your home, even if you're not ready to sell right now, to go out to your home and be able to give you an inspection as you feel needed, right? All right, so now let's talk about appliances. Appliances are definitely a difficult situation that you have to deal with, right? Well, what do buyers think about appliances? Buyers were usually interested or somewhat interested in buying a home that has new appliances, but it's not always the most important thing to have new appliances. 41% of home buyers were willing to pay for a home with stainless steel appliances. So do people like stainless steel? Of course they do. Yes, they do. And also, some buyers were willing to pay nearly $2,000 more for beautiful upgraded appliances. So sometimes they make the difference, but it also depends on the range of the style of home that you're selling. I mean, if you're selling a $200,000 house with typical appliances, that's probably acceptable. If you're selling a $600,000 house with some low-end appliances, those buyers might not be responding the best way. Updating hardware is the next pitfall to be careful of, right? Inspect your bathroom, inspect your kitchen hardware. And what we're talking about are the hinges, and we're talking about the knobs. If they're unsightly, if they're worn, I would probably replace them, right? And enjoy them. Even if you're not, you might be thinking, oh, you just want to make my life, you want to make your life easier when you go to sell the property. Not necessarily. I want you to be able to go out there right now, look at the knobs, the handles, the hinges, replace them, enjoy them, right? And then you'll have a fresh look. Sometimes you can just wash, sand, and paint those cabinets, right? There's specific paint even for the hardware, right? Making them cost effective. You might take a look at the towel bars, the toilet paper holder, the door handle, the dated light fixtures, and all those things may make a difference for you so that you can touch up your home. You can feel more comfortable about it without, and I repeat, without excessive spending, my friends. The internet has like so many different videos that you can do, you can watch to be able to update yourself. But if you have broken or worn out hardware, replace them. Next item, let there be light. Da, 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 da. Right? Who doesn't like light? Whether it's natural or artificial, right? Bringing in light is really, really important so that you can enjoy your home and show off your home. So using light to enhance your home's appeal can make a difference. If it's harsh light, I mean, I don't know about you, but if you notice, sometimes it's that very, very bright white light or bluish light. It's kind of harsh to your eyes. It doesn't necessarily make you feel comfortable, relaxing. It looks cold, right? But if you have some lighting with that soft, right? The soft color to it, right? It's going to make it more relaxing, right? So assess the lighting in each area of your home, right? Maybe rooms with windows, they benefit greatly from natural light, but there's other rooms that don't. And so you might need to have some supplemented lighting. You might need to increase some of the wattage to improve that artificial light. So here's a good rule of thumb. There should be 100 watts for each 50 square feet of space, right? And there's basically, so again, 100 watts for each 50 square feet of space. So there's three kinds of lighting. General lighting or overhead lighting, which is like ambient lighting. A pendant light is good for tasks like, food preparation or reading. Then there's accent lights, usually on tables or mounted on walls and so forth. And those are pretty good as well. So you have general lighting, pendant lighting, and accent lights. And so take a look at those, look at your hallways, look at your foyers, look to see if the home is effectively lit, and making sure especially the kitchen and bath have as much lighting as possible. There's lighting over the sink, that it works sufficiently. The bulbs are clean, the bulbs are in good shape, and that there's no harsh lighting, especially in the living rooms and bedrooms, because no one likes that. All right. So that's another pitfall that you want to be careful of, knowing the lighting in your home. Okay. Flooring plan. Well, what are you doing? Are you going to one of these discount furniture stores and you're buying like, $7,000 of the biggest furniture possible when you don't have room in the home to live? You don't have room to be able to clean your floors. You don't have room to be able to walk around, right? Move that furniture out. Get furniture that's going to be able to be useful, that's going to be able to feel good, making sure that there's no stains, there's no blemishes on the fabrics of that furniture, and be able to keep things in good condition. So sometimes, you might need to rent out a steam cleaner, and you might need to, especially if it's fabric sofas, fabric chairs, you're going to want to make sure that that stuff is clean. You're going to want to make sure that there's no stains, there's no odors, right? Make sure that they're not worn down, right? If they are, maybe you need to replace them, right? Maybe you need to repair them. Flooring, another pitfall of your money, your return on investment, right? You can do carpets, you could do laminate flooring, you can do hardwood flooring, but really when it comes down to it, hardwood flooring is the easiest to be refinished, right? And is the nicest that people love and enjoy. So if you plan on staying in the home for a while, then hardwood floor may be the way to go. If you're planning on making a quick move, I wouldn't spend the money on hardwood floor because you're going to spend a good amount of money and you're not going to get the return on investment. So be really careful with that. All right. Next, upgrading pitfall, right, is things about your kitchen and bath that you can do, that you can impress buyers with, that you can enjoy without losing as much ROI. See, you're always going to lose some because it's always going to be under 100%, but you might not lose as much, right? Number one, paint neutral colors. Don't go with these bright new oranges and reds and dark blues and fluorescent greens. Yeah, maybe you're going to enjoy them, but when you go to sell your home, you're going to have to repaint. Add a new backsplash in the kitchen. If you need someone to put up tile on your backsplash, I have a great guy who can do it. My buddy Wilfredo Rivera, he'll help you out. Okay. He does an awesome job on tiling. Incredible job. Just to look at a few of his pictures. So there's a shout out to Fredo, right? New countertops. You need new countertops installed? I know the guy who does granite, right? Bring it up to date. Bring it to the current standards. Add new multifunctional kitchen faucets. That shouldn't be that hard to do. And it might be something that, again, you will enjoy while you're living there. And a new buyer will like it even more. Adding cabinet space, increasing storage in the pantry. It's as simple as going through those cabinets and start throwing out those expireds. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't throw out every little thing as soon as it expires, you know, but if you have oatmeal in there that's probably over 3 years old, there might be an issue. It will be time for you to get rid of it, my friend. All right. Replacing dated bathroom vanities, pedestal sinks, or trendy cabinet sinks. Those are the things that have mass appeal. People love those pedestal sinks. And even replace the toilet seat if you need to. All right. Making a case for space. Storage is huge. So you're thinking about maybe adding a laundry room, maybe a bathroom linen closet if you don't have one. Maybe working on garage storage, which I need to do on this spring. I'm going to do it. I need to do it. I keep saying it every year, but my garage storage, I need to work on that. Or a walk-in kitchen pantry. Those will help you. People love extra storage space, right? So not only will you live more comfortably, right? Because it's not all about, you know, when you're ready to sell. Again, this is about you living more comfortably, you feeling happier about the place that you're at. Well, you know what? Building an extra closet or making extra storage space is not always the hardest thing to do. I mean, there's all kinds of different things you can do. You can buy those custom closet kits. You can buy those online. You can go to Home Depot or Lowe's. I did that in my closet. I went to Home Depot and got all the different parts for it. It was pretty cool, right? You can get organizers, right? You can get extra linen closets if you need to, you know, so you can get shelving. There's all special things that you can do when it comes to that. All right. So we're almost done here, but I want to go over some numbers with you, you know, to talk about the pitfalls, being careful about when you are doing some upgrades. What do home buyers want the most, right? What do they want the most? Well, 94% say they want Energy Star rated appliances. So go for those Energy Star rated appliances. 93% want a laundry room. 91%, which I don't see this a whole lot in our average home, is an Energy Star rating for the whole home. Now, then maybe, you know, I believe we're going to start doing that a little bit more often here in Connecticut. They definitely do it for some of the larger homes. And I know they do it in other states, but that's important to people. An exhaust fan in the bathroom. Are you kidding me? Who doesn't want an exhaust fan in the bathroom? I even like a window in the bathroom, but some people are telling me they don't like windows in the bathrooms. 90% want a bathroom linen closet. 89%, which I think this should be even higher, is Energy Star rated windows. I need new windows, right? I need new windows. And I know for a fact that if you have good windows, good quality windows, you will be able to save a lot of money. Ceiling fans. I love a ceiling fan. 88% features home buyers want most. Garage storage, 86%. And lastly, table space, right? For eating kitchen, 85%, right? So remember, keep in mind, these features are not guaranteed to be effective or the most profitable upgrades, but they will help you. Now, you might think you know what buyers want, and here are the features that the fewer buyers want. Okay, fewer buyers want a shower stall without a tub. So some people say, "Oh, I don't care anymore. No one takes a bath anymore." 51%, right, say they don't want a shower stall without a tub in the master bedroom, right? A 2-story family room. People aren't into it that much. A wine cooler, a wet bar, laminate countertops. Everybody wants granite or corian. A laundry chute's not a big deal for anybody anymore. To me, I don't know. We say outdoor kitchen, 31% say it's no big deal. To me, I think that's pretty cool. And glass front cabinets. Could you believe that not a lot of buyers, only 31% of buyers want glass front cabinets? So, my friend, what I went over with you today, right, are the 10 pitfalls when upgrading your home. And it really is a chapter in one of my new books that I have that is basically giving people ideas and help how to sell their property, selling secrets you can't afford to miss. So if you'd like to get more information about this, you let me know. I'll send you the link. You can get a digital book, or I can even mail you here in Connecticut. I would be willing to mail you a copy of the actual book, or I can send you the digital book here in Connecticut or outside of Connecticut. So that's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. If I can be of help to you in the future, you let me know. This is Rob Rosa. Hopefully your favorite real estate broker. All right, my friends, have an awesome day. Hopefully you've enjoyed the snow that I have behind me, because I haven't, right? I'm ready to get back down to some sunny weather. But enjoy yourself, and we'll talk to you soon. God bless you.